mind.
Your country 1039 KGRT. That's Parmalee and Girl in Mine.
Time now for the question of the day.
Question of the day time. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been kind of avoiding this one because it seems a little bit silly. But, you know, there's a lot of conversation going out there because of the fact that we've got these two movies here at about the same time. And the question is, which one are you going to choose? Because Barbie opens up in theaters and Oppenheimer is in the theaters. So it's like, are you going to choose, you know, the biopic about an important event in history, you know, with development of the nuclear bomb there? Or are you going to go with, well, Barbie? And like I said, there's been a lot of conversation about it. A lot of people trying to figure out which one they're going to watch, or people curious as to which one most everybody is going to go for. So I went ahead, broke down. Barbie's opening up today, so I'm going to ask you the question for you. Is it Barbie or Oppenheimer? Which movie would you go out and see? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'd probably use the weekend to catch up on all the other movies that I'm behind on. But if I had to choose one of those two movies, I think, you know, it's a tough one. But I think I'd go Barbie just because I like being a little bit silly. And also Margot Robbie. I'm a big fan. So, yeah, I think I'd go Barbie or maybe, you know, double header, you know, double feature, both of them. Nah, I think I'd go Barbie. Yeah, but that's just me. What about you? What would you choose? Is it going to be Barbie or Oppenheimer? That's basically our question of the day. 575-523-KGRT is the number. That's 575-523-5478. You can call it in. You can text it in at that number. And, of course, you can also give me an answer on our social media pages. Just got an answer from Ernesto. He says he's going for Barbie Hammer. Okay, double feature. You're on, sir. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, I really didn't want to go for this, but there's a lot of people that are asking it, and it's out there. So let me know your answers right now. Barbie or Oppenheimer for the weekend? That is our question of the day. All right, exclusively up on our social media pages right now. Thanks for answering, Ernesto. I appreciate that. He's up in Canada right now, so it must be early up there. Did you get your Tim Hortons, by the way? Did you get your Tim Hortons? Yeah. But that is our question of the day. Barbie or Oppenheimer. Now, Barbie, of course, is going to be one of those silly films, you know, Barbie comes to the real world type of thing. And it is interesting, to say the least. And it looks like a silly, fun summer movie. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oppenheimer, of course, taking a look at the biopic about the events and one of the guys that was responsible for the nuclear bomb, changing the world, as it were. And then, of course, changing his ideas of what it was like after the bomb was actually dropped and used, and how he felt about creating this whole thing. So it is a very important thing in there. It's a Snyder film, so it should be no, not Snyder. It's the director was just in my head right now, but it is a great cast too. I mean, they've got a stacked cast in there. So I think that one would be something that I'd like to watch, you know, at home with my headphones on, so that I can make sure to pay attention. But for just a bit of summer fun, like I said, I think I'm going to go with Barbie. But go ahead and let me know. And it looks like Ernesto just reminded me that he got his Tim Hortons. Good job. The Timbits are absolutely delicious. But let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world for today. Looks like Death Valley, California is no longer the warmest place on Earth. Temperatures in the Persian Gulf International Airport in Iran hit 152 degrees. Oh my goodness. It's like, you know, at that point in time, I don't think I'm living in the desert anymore. I'm moving to a much cooler place. Also saw that Shybird Restaurant in Cambridge, Massachusetts, celebrating the release of the new Barbie movie, by selling chicken nuggets covered in edible pink glitter. Well, that's a little bit too much for me, but, you know, the movie, okay. Also saw that marine biologist Tom Hurd has produced a new documentary for Shark Week, and he went to Florida Keys to see if the sharks to see if the sharks were eating the cocaine that drug dealers have left in the water. Cocaine Sharks, not a sequel to Cocaine Bear, will premiere July 26th on the Discovery Channel as part of Shark Week. And KFC celebrating Christmas in July with a new line of ugly Christmas sweaters for your pets. Yeah, that's right. They are for dogs and cats. Cost about 27 bucks. And basically, they have the phrase "'Tis the seasonings" on there. By the way, you can get your matching human sweaters there as well. And let's see, what else do we got right here? Apparently, somebody stole something from the set of Beetlejuice 2 in Vermont. A pickup truck drove by and basically picked up an abstract lamppost. Probably very distinct, and if somebody is displaying that lamppost, they're probably going to get caught for sure. And apparently AMC Theaters, speaking of going out to the movies, is scrapping their new pricing plan that allows moviegoers to pay for better seats. Instead, they're going to concentrate on more reclining seats and making it comfortable in the movie theater. That would probably be a good idea. Once again, we are looking for your answers. Christopher Nolan, thank you, Ernesto. I appreciate that. I knew it was one of the big ones right there, but Christopher Nolan is the director of Oppenheimer, and it should be a pretty good movie as well. But like I said, I am still looking for your choices right here. Is it going to be Barbie? Is it going to be Oppenheimer? I'm getting a couple more Oppenheimers from the text messaging. One says Oppenheimer, definitely not Barbie, sensing a little not so good vibes right there. And then somebody else said Oppenheimer as well. So it looks like Oppenheimer is actually winning out at the moment. But like I said, let me know your answers. You can call them in. You can text them in 575-523-KGRT. And as always, leave your answers on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Always love going up and seeing some of those answers as we go throughout the day. But let me know your answers for today's question, Barbie or Oppenheimer.